Well, a very, very good evening to you and welcome to Ideal World. My name is Genevieve and it is a pleasure to have your company. Now, every single night here in Ideal World at 9 p.m. we launch a pick of the day. Before I tell you what it's all about and the fabulous prices, by the way, savings up to £170, I'm going to ask you how you slept last night. Now, you could answer to me right now, well, Jen, actually, I didn't sleep very well. I'm quite tired right now, actually, and I would love a good night's sleep. I need a good night's sleep. Were you lying in bed last night? Maybe you were a bit restless. You couldn't get comfortable. And what happens when you don't get comfortable? Your mind races. You start thinking about the day. You start worrying about things. And then you say, I couldn't sleep for worrying last night. I kept tossing and turning. And then the next day, because a good night's sleep equals a good day the next day, a bad night's sleep equals you on your worst day ever. I was reading a lot of research, actually, before we did the show about not getting a good night's sleep, because when you sleep, that's when you relax, it's when you rejuvenate, it's when you regenerate, and your brain, things like memory, things like being able to add up, things like everything we need in our day-to-day is affected by lack of sleep. And it is amazing, actually, how much sort of less sleep we get to what people got maybe 50 years ago. 50 years ago, people were getting an average 8 hours sleep a night. We now get 6 to 7. It's not enough. The other day, I was looking at this national newspaper, and there was a picture of a lady who did an experiment. It showed her after a week of 6 hours a night sleep, and showed her after a week of 8 hours a night sleep. There was 10 years in the difference in her face. It was incredible. It was in a national newspaper. Now, the reason I'm talking about that is because maybe you're a restless sleeper, or worse, maybe your bad night's sleep is because of your partner's bad night's sleep. Maybe your partner's been tossing and turning. Maybe they've been moving around last night and that has affected you. So now their bad night's sleep is your bad night's sleep. Now, the whole time I've been chatting to you, I've been sitting on a Comfort and Dreams pick of the day, memory foam. There's a glass of water next to me. I haven't disturbed it. I'm animated. I'm moving around. You can see my hands moving around. But I am not disturbing what's next to me because I'm sleeping on memory foam. I'm sitting on memory foam. And this is your pick of the day. So before you think, well, do I really need a new mattress? I wasn't really thinking about getting a new mattress. Take a look at this show. We're going to take you through why it's better. And if you want a better night's sleep, it could be the mattress you're sleeping on. It could be the difference between changing that mattress from the bad to the good. We have got sizes for everybody tonight. We start off, take a look at the prices. We start off with a single at £99.99 that you should be paying £230 nearly, but you're saving £130 tonight. And you've got 3 flexi pays of £33.33. Now, this is better than half price. I know it's a half price event here, but this is better than half price. We've also got the double available for you, £139.99, should be £299.99, saving £160. And that's better than half price. We've got another price for you. This is the king size. Now, to get a king size memory foam mattress of this luxury, this is the 14 plus, this should be £330 right down to £159.99. You are saving more than you are spending. You can get it home for £40. I need to talk to you about the FlexiPay for a moment, because I know what it's like to sort of have to purchase something that is quite important. I know what it's like to have to purchase something that is investment. And if you're thinking, well, Jen, actually, you know what? I don't have the money to, I'd love everything you're saying. I'd love to have a mattress for £139.99. But I don't have all of that bulk of money to pay out on something that I might not like. So this is where FlexiPay comes in. Now, that means that you can get, say you go for the double, you can get that home for £46.66. You get to try it for 14 nights before you ever decide to buy it. So that means if you've ever thought about a memory foam, if you've ever even thought about a new mattress, you can now try one for £46.66. You've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. Put the old mattress at the side if you want up against the wall and see how you feel on the new mattress. And remember, of course, that we will come and collect this. Call us, say, Ideal World, I want my old mattress back, come and collect this one, take it away, and we will refund the first payment that you have made. But if you love the memory foam mattress, if this is definitely for you, if you get into bed with your partner that night and have a really great night's sleep and you want to keep it, Hang on to it, and you don't have to pay another $46.66 until the next month. Could we do better? Oh, absolutely. Now, anyone who's ordering right now, I want you to make sure, because we are busy already, do you know tonight we have got an extra £5 off every single mattress. So if you're spending £50 or more, excluding your P&P, that means you're single, and maybe you're a couple that like twin beds, you still like your twin beds, your single is $94.99. Your P&P is half price. So you're getting all of this home on your FlexiPay is going to come down as well. $31.66 with half price P&P for your single memory foam mattress to try out for 14 days. If you go for the double right now and you're using that voucher, and I'll give you the code in just a second, then your double goes from the really great price already of $139.99 down to $134.99, and your FlexiPay goes down to £45. For the King, an extra £5 off as well. This means it's the lowest price we've ever done. Completely, because the king size right down to $38.75 on your FlexiPay. Now the voucher code, if you order the king, the single, the king, or the double, you need to make sure you ask for your voucher code. It's 365333. Pop it in on the website. It's free to order on the website, by the way. Pop it in there. There'll be a little box that'll ask for it. It'll come out at checkout, by the way. So don't keep hopping back. I did that once. I kept going back thinking it wasn't coming out. It'll come out at checkout. If you're ordering on the phone, say to the operator, I'd like to order whichever item number, and then say, by the way, I'm using my voucher code, and that voucher code again, 365333. Now, don't you worry, because I'll tell you all about that voucher code throughout the show. We are busy. 09056 48 48 48 are all the W's, ideaworld.tv. I'm not alone in this show. I've got our fabulous interiors expert with us. It's Sean Crawley. Hello, you. Air kisses. Mwah. Mwah, 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 mwah. It is always so lovely to have Sean with us, because your passion, your enthusiasm, and your knowledge here at Idea World, you're absolutely fantastic. Sean, I know you've worked in the industry for a long time.
I'm really chuffed with that intro.
You are chuffed with that.
Nice.
But you know, it's true.
Yeah.
We know when we're doing shows with you that your knowledge is so good that everybody out there is going to know exactly what they're buying and why they're buying it. And that's what's important, Sean. You worked in the luxury industry yourself.
That's right. The shows and exhibitions mainly. So interior shows like the Ideal Home Show, Grand Designs, and I spent quite a lot of years doing those shows. So saw lots of products when they first came out. I was there at the Ideal Home Show when they brought the first memory foam mattresses over to the UK, and to see that interest when they were thousands of pounds. There was a few drawbacks then, because they were solid memory foam mattresses, so they were really heavy, really expensive, really difficult to manoeuvre. I know you've got a story about manoeuvring a mattress.
Bannister came down, honestly, yeah.
But I've been around all those shows, and then I've also worked in the hotel industry and the luxury cruise line industry, so seen that side of interiors.
You know your stuff, Sean Crawley, you do. Comfort and Dreams, of course, a very, very highly rated brand with good heritage.
Definitely. Comfort and Dreams is our company, basically. It's a company who make mattresses for us here at Ideal World. And that company have got over 50 years experience, Jen.
You can't beat that.
British company, so they're made in the UK, so that also means they pass all those stringent safety tests that we have on interiors here in the UK.
Do you know, that for me is one of the most important things. I like it to be made in the UK, because you know then you are getting something of quality, something that does go through all those tests, which is it's peace of mind, isn't it? Fantastic prices here tonight, as you know. Very busy already, and a £5 voucher off. I feel like popping off and getting one myself at this stage.
That's right, definitely.
Tell me a bit more about memory foam.
Well, memory foam was first introduced in the late 60s, early 70s for the space industry, believe it or not. It first came out because they wanted something to support astronauts as they went in and out of the Earth's atmosphere. So it was designed for their suits and their harnesses and their chairs. Now, it was never actually used in the space industry, and they thought, what else can we use this for? Well, the two key words with memory foam are comfort and support. So mattresses were the perfect thing, the absolute perfect thing to use. And you can see straight away, when we look on this wedge that you see here, you have the memory foam on the top section, and then you have what we call reflex foam in this base. So let's talk about the breakdown of this wedge. It's 14 centimetres in total. The bottom section is 11 centimetres of what we call reflex foam. Now, this is the support. This is the really supportive, dense bedding foam. Now, the 1400 is the best-selling mattress that we've done here, but this is the 1400 plus. So what we've changed is the breakdown of that 14 centimetres. The top section, you've got 3 centimetres now of your luxury visco elastic memory foam. So the memory foam that's on top there works in conjunction with that supportive bedding foam, and the other added feature that we've got here, Jen, are these holes. Now you're probably wondering what this design's all about. This makes it the plus. This gives you air ventilation, so the air will circulate throughout the whole of the mattress and you won't overheat when you're on our 1400 plus.
We are busy on the phones and the website already for this. Let me remind you, got the £5 voucher as well. The details at the moment are the double. That's the one that sells out the fastest, so do make sure you grab it as soon as you can. You're seeing that comfort there, and I love the idea as well that when you get into bed, every single night is bespoke to you and your partner.
That's a really good point. Yeah. Bespoke to me, bespoke to you. It doesn't matter what shape you are, what size you are. Now, a good way to show this that we always use on these mattresses is to drop a weight of some sort on top of the mattress.
Yes.
Now, I've got these dumbbells here, but I want you to see what happens. It's what I call the R moment. As soon as I drop this in, you can't help but say it, can you? Literally, you'll see how it comforts and fills in all the gaps. Now, this doesn't matter what shape you are, what size you are, where you carry your weight, because this is a massive bonus you get with memory foam. It fills in all the gaps where you need it to. So if you've got an arched back, or it fills in your neck area, wherever you need it to fill in, it will. But it doesn't matter where you weigh heavier, because it distributes your weight across the whole of your body, evenly distributes your weight. And this, Jen, is why they use it in burns units, in hospitals, in nursing homes, anywhere where you have to spend a lot of time in bed. And if I take this weight away, I want you to watch how it reforms, how it recovers. Watch straight away how that comes back to the shape it was. That's what memory foam is. It remembers the shape it was. And it goes back to it.
Does it matter what size and shape you are? Because I'm sure there's lots of people at home thinking, well, I'm sort of, you know, sort of 20 stone, or I'm... If we're all different shapes and sizes, it doesn't matter, because, again, it is bespoke to your shape.
This is another massive bonus, Genevieve. So what I've got here is 2 different dumbbells. I'm going to drop these onto the cutaway of our mattress here. Now, you'll see straight away you've got 2 very, very different weights. Now, it doesn't matter what shape, what size you are. It doesn't matter. It's going to fill in the gaps and work with your body weight and your body temperature. So it works for everyone. So if you're thinking about children who are growing, the mattress is going to grow with them, because every time you get out of bed,
look at that,
it goes to being new, and when you get back in, even if you're a different shape or a different size, it'll adapt to you.
And the thing is as well, you don't feel like you're sinking into this. It doesn't matter. You know, so I think a lot of people would have thought of memory foam before something. You keep sinking and sinking and sinking. But you don't. You can see the 2 different weights here.
It's the complete opposite. For me, it's like weightlessness. When you get into or onto a memory foam mattress, it supports you where it needs to, but you literally feel like you're floating on air. It's the ultimate in comfort for me. And this is why memory foam's the fastest selling sector in the bedding industry.
Well, the single and the double is the fastest selling tonight. It's absolutely flying. Now, that single is £94.99 because you're using your voucher code, aren't you? That voucher code's on the side of your screen there. I'm going to give you the details of everything because we are so busy on this pick of the day. It's only for 24 hours. If you want a good night's sleep, you don't want to suffer from a bad night's sleep because of your partner's bad night's sleep. Here are the details. Now, for the single, 339191. Perhaps you are a couple that still like your own twin beds. Lots of couples do. They like their own space in the room. You can have 2 singles, £94.99. You can get your single home for £33.33. And remember, if you're using your voucher code, that goes right down to £31.66. You still have a 14-day money-back guarantee. I've got more good news on the single, by the way. 1 item numbers, 1 P&P. So that means if you buy 2 singles, you are getting them both home for half price P&P, £7.49. So that's about, what, £3.75, I think, per delivery? £3.75 to have a bed delivered, all UK postcodes as well. Let's move on to the double, 339194. Really busy for this at the moment. It's if you're using your voucher, it's the lowest price we've ever done it for. I would grab this, £134.99, £45 in your flexi pay. Look at that saving. And the king size, 339196 is the item number there. You're going to be able to get this for I can't believe I'm saying this, a king size memory foam mattress from Comfort and Dreams, £154.99 with your voucher, and you can try it for your first FlexiPay as well of £38.75. It doesn't get better than this. And that, of course, is with your voucher 365333 on the phones, on the website. Everybody's jumping onto them right now. Let's come back because we're going to talk to Sean about the alternative. And I bet a lot of us will have something like this. I have to admit...
Go on.
I sleep on one of these.
And there's a reason for that,
There is a reason for this. Before I was educated,
yes,
about 4 years ago now, myself and my husband Peter went out to buy a bed. We wanted a really, really good bed. So we saved our money up. We budgeted for one. We went out, we bought the best we could. It was a double sprung mattress. It was king size. We tried it in the shop. It felt really comfortable. We got it home, got it delivered. It took 12 weeks. 12 weeks to be delivered. Yeah, that's the, you know, someone just said, where was it coming from? I have no idea.
They were hand
I have no
sewing
idea. Yeah, they were hand sewing it. Yeah. Then, when we had it delivered, the guys came in and they were like, yeah, that's not going to go downstairs. Oh, it was one of them. When you people do that? Is that the worst thing ever? When Mango got... Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a phone. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a phone call about that. Oh God. So anyway, what happened was the banister was like that. So we had to take down the whole banister so they could bring it in the front door and up the stairs. We dreaded moving with this mattress. And so slept it the first night. Oh, it was really hard. It wasn't anything like we tried in the shop.
No.
There's nothing like it because everybody had been trying
That's
it.
That's worn in. You try it with clothes on, with your coats on.
Yeah.
You try it for 2 seconds. You don't try it for a whole night or 2 weeks. You can try these for 2 whole weeks.
I couldn't. You know, we rang them the next day because I was nearly in tears because we paid so much money for it. I was like, I didn't sleep a wink in the bed. And they said, well, sorry, have you slept in it yet? Well, then that's it. It's yours and you keep it. And that's why I still have it. Because it costs so much money. We've got a 14-day money-back guarantee. I would have loved to have been able to try that bed.
And that's the point.
And if they said, oh, try it for 46, 66 or 45 pounds, I would have tried it. But this is what a lot of us sleep on, Sean. And to be honest with you, it's the old-fashioned way.
It really is.
Yeah.
For me, this is the past. This is what you should have used to have slept on. Whereas with the memory foam, the other bonus that I haven't even talked about over here is what we call motion isolation. So if 2 of you do share a bed, doesn't matter what shapes or sizes you are, you can get in and out of bed without disturbing your partner. Now, how many times do we do this in the night on a sprung mattress? If you're going to the toilet, if you work shifts like we do, there's no way you can get in and out of bed without disturbing your partner. Well, let's talk about that on springs. If you are sleeping on springs, first of all, I just want to drop the dumbbell onto here and show you the difference in comfort. You've got your instant comfort on the memory foam, but on the springs straight away you've got the bounce. Now, any movement on here causes movement to pass through the whole of the mattress. There's no support like we have in the memory foam. And if I show you by putting a dumbbell on one side, first of all, look how that's leaning, how it's dipping over there. So if your partner's over here, it still forces back the springs into your partner. And any movement is literally accentuated. So if I put these 2 dumbbells in and out of bed, like we showed you on the memory foam, look at the bounce that's happening over here as we pop these back in and out. So literally, let's show you exactly the same thing back over on that memory foam. First of all, that instant comfort, this is what's really important to me. Because if you have instant comfort, you fall asleep quicker. And you know, you were talking about that deep restorative sleep. That's when you rejuvenate and recover and make yourself feel better the next day. So it's all about the quality of the sleep, not the quantity. So there's a website called the Sleep Council that's amazing.
Oh, yes, do have a look at that.
Have a look if you haven't had a look. And they talk about something called toxic sleep.
Oh,
now, toxic
that
sleep...
doesn't sound good at all, does
It's when you unconsciously toss and turn throughout the night. That toxic sleep, you can be in bed for over 10 hours and still feel tired. You can see on the screen there the facts from the Sleep Council.
I mean, nearly half of us are getting just 6 hours sleep or less a night. And an alarming 4 out of 5 people complain of disturbed, inadequate or toxic sleep, as Sean said. A bed may have deteriorated by as much as 70% from as new state. Oh, after 10 years, that's 70%. It also showed that beds as little as 6 years old, oh, mine is about nearly 6 years old now, could offer significantly less support and comfort than a new one. I've got to be honest with you. I mean, everyone is different, and I know we're not talking about anything medical here, but I can tell you, when I wake up in the morning lately, my neck, my shoulder, and the side of my hip. And I think it's because there's, and you do that dreaded dip in the bed as well.
Yeah, exactly.
The dip is at my side as well. I'm very upset about that. I know.
How does that happen?
I have no idea.
I think he's been sleeping on your side.
He's been sleeping on my side, exactly. I couldn't have caused that, could I?
No.
But now, and also you mentioned something very interesting there. Do you know when you find comfort, you relax? When you relax, you sleep. But you got to find the comfort first, don't you? And we're going to show you how.
And to be honest, the bed works with you, whereas if you're sleeping on springs, like that double spring section that I just showed you, it works against you. It doesn't conform to you, whereas your memory foam does. So let's show you that quick demonstration that we showed you on the springs. Now, the first thing I want to show you is if I drop this dumbbell into here, straight away, look at the difference we've got there from the springs. You see how it comforts, how it doesn't move. If I move that section like we're moving the springs, it stays where it is and it's completely filled in. If I put this dumbbell over to the side, showing you the same thing, it doesn't move, it doesn't dip on one side. And if the other person's sleeping on the other side of the bed, again, you've got that complete motion isolation on your side of the bed. If I poke that, there's no movement. If I move those weights in and out, there's literally no movement. You stay in your own isolation of comfort on your side of the bed. So literally, the difference couldn't be more, could it?
When you see that, what we have just seen there, if there's any question in your mind at all about getting a memory foam mattress, I think that's answered it. And we're going to show you, because you talked about motion isolation. Yeah. Now that to me is, you know when your partner's tossing and turning, you don't get a wink of sleep at them. That's motion. You need motion isolation, which means you don't feel them moving around. And that's hence why we started the show with that glass of water. I'm very animated. I move around a lot. And you can see that didn't move at the start of the show. But look at that. I mean, I think a lot of us are disturbed by our partner's bad night's sleep. But a glass of water there is not being affected.
You'll see how it's staying there, Jen. And the point is, with this mattress that we've got for you today, this is the 1400 plus. It's only 14 centimetres in depth. Don't let that put you off. If it's shallower than your existing mattress, don't worry, because you've got the support from the reflex foam, but that luxury and comfort from the viscoelastic memory foam on the top there. And you can see with my hands right close up to that glass of water, it doesn't move. Now,
I bet a lot of people at home are thinking, yeah, but you haven't lied down in the bed yet, so that's exactly what I'm going to do with the glass of water there. So if you are being disturbed by your partner, maybe, like you said, we work shift work here, and maybe someone's in and out to the toilet all night, or they're just a very restless sleeper. Now, if I just lie down, I should be I'm not just, look at that.
No.
Not disturbing that whatsoever. Oh, I'm not going to get up now, am I? It's too comfortable. Oh, it's lovely the way it just... Oh, this is lovely.
It literally moulds to your body. That's the great thing. So it doesn't matter. Again, if we talk about shape and size, we're completely different shapes and sizes, different heights, different weights. But it's going to mould to my body as it moulds to yours. Now, we wear these packs on our back, don't we? You've forgotten all about those.
Do you know what? Actually, I did, because we tried the other bed over there, didn't we? Yeah. And we call that the bad bed. And I couldn't lie down in it because of the mic packs. But I have got two. I'm going to show them to you so you know what we're talking about. Just to the back here, you can see they're like two little mini bricks that we wear at the back of sort of our clothes, so we can hear you and we can talk to you. You can see them. Sorry, there, guys. That's them there. To see them. So we wear these on little straps around us, and then when someone said, "Mind you, don't switch us off." But I can lie down on that. But it's taken into consideration my shape. It's taken into consideration the fact that the mic packs are right. And this would hurt because these are right down by my sort of kidney areas. And right in the centre of my spine. And I'm fine. I could literally sleep here. And the fact is, let me scooch down a little bit. And the fact is also, I didn't disturb the glass of water.
No, not at all.
I would say, if my partner was getting out of bed, I wouldn't even know that they were doing that. Let me close my eyes. I can't feel anything. I don't even know if you're all right. I know you're moving around because I'm sensing it, but I don't know whether you're lying down, sitting up, standing on the bed. I don't know if you're getting out of the bed. I don't know what you're doing. Is he under the bed? You there? Oh, my word.
And there was movement. I was moving around on the bed.
Did not feel that at all.
And again,
That's lovely, isn't it?
Literally our different shapes and sizes again. You see how it fills in the whole of your body.
And so there's no roll together at all.
Not at all.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're heavy, then you'd expect kind of the knee to go like that. But there was absolutely no roll together whatsoever
and
either.
That's exactly what happens with springs, doesn't it? Because I weigh a lot heavier than you would, without a doubt, roll towards me. But on this, you've got that motion isolation. Your movement, I don't feel. My movement, you don't feel.
So comfortable. I've got to talk to you about the price here. I have to get up because if I don't, I just go to sleep there. It was just really comfortable. Right, let me tell you about what we have for you. Let me just pop my earpiece back in. Now, this is a pick of the day. A pick of the day is only going to last for 24 hours, but in this case, I would say until stocks last. If you've just switched on, you think they're talking about mattresses here, and you're sitting there with your partner and they're saying, well, not sure, don't know if I'd like memory foam. I'm used to the kind of, you know, the sort of bed that we have, the sprung bed. How about you just try it out? How about you try it out? And how about you try it out with £5 extra off the price that you're seeing on the screen? Because we're going to give you FlexiPay, and that means that you can get it home. Say you want to go for the details on the screen now, which is the double. You're going to get that home for £45 because you've got your voucher. Use your voucher code, I would. All you do is quote a number and get another £5 off, 365333, that's £5 off the price. And get it home for £45 plus your P&P, half price P&P. 14 days of you and your partner sleeping in this bed, figuring out if you're comfortable in it, seeing if you like it. You can pop the old mattress up against the wall in the bedroom if you want to go back to it. Have it for 14 days. Now, after 14 days, you think, no, prefer the sprung mattress, like that roll together, and, you know, you just want to go back to that one. Call Idea World, tell us, we'll come and collect it. It's as simple as that. And it's half price P&P as well. Let's go through the details of everything that you are getting. You have got amazing prices on this tonight. First of all, the single. Now, you know the single's really busy, whether it's for, whether maybe it's for children that you're getting it. I don't know what age they get into bed, children. Is it 1 or 2 years old? Me and Sean are like, no idea. What do you put? I was like, 8 months old, they're in their own bed.
2.5.
Let's say 2.5 to be on the safe side. The 2.5 to get into the bed. Do you know that that will grow with them when they're 13, 14, 15, when they're 18 years old? As their body changes, the bone changes, they can still have the memory foam. Single, 33.33. No, 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 no. 94.99. You wouldn't get this without your voucher. £31.96. The 66, sorry. Now, also the double. No, it's not 139.99. It's 134.99 when you use your voucher code. This has never been lower. And, of course, you have got 3 FlexiPays of £45. You get to try it out. I wish I'd have been able to do that. King size, if you want to go for extra luxury and room. I call that the celebrity size. This is not 159.99. It's 154.99. 4 FlexiPays of £38.75. And look at that saving. Future saving, you could go for a double and still have money left over for some pillows. 339194 is the item number for you. We are very, very busy at the moment. If you do want to go for it, remember 09056484848 or all the W's, ideaworld.tv. Now, I was telling you the story about how my my sprung mattress was delivered. It was a nightmare. I got that.
Definitely.
Yeah, I got that from the delivery guys. How was this delivered, Sean?
This is another massive bonus with our mattresses. Now, they're not sat around for years and months at a time. They're completely vacuum packed, so all the air's taken out of the mattress. And that means we can get loads more on a lorry, and that's why we can do these fabulous prices. Now, because it's vacuum packed, it means you'll be able to get it to any room. This is how it arrives, as you can see here on this close-up. Now, all the air's taken out there, and it's what we call double packed. And it's double packed for a reason. It means you'll be able to move it to any room in the house on your own. If you live in a flat or an apartment and you need to get it into a lift, that's fine. All we ask you to do is take that first covering off. Once you've taken the first covering off there, you'll be able to unravel the actual mattress. Now, once you've unraveled it, it will still be completely flat, but don't panic. All you've got to do then is score a hole into your second covering. Now, don't take that cover off, Jen. We want you to test it out, remember, and we want to give you 2 whole weeks. So score a hole in the second covering, as you can see here, and allow the air to expand back into the mattress, but leave the second cover on. Now, this lady's had our mattresses before, so she's taken the second covering away. But as I say, leave it on, let the mattress expand for about 24 hours, and then make up your bed as normal. And then we want you to sleep on it. We want you to test it. Remember, 24 hours to allow it to expand, but then you've got 2 whole weeks to sleep on it. You can test it out properly, sleep on it, and if you don't like it after 2 weeks, we come and get it from you.
It couldn't be easier. Now, I have to say that our lovely Sean Crawley has actually pulled the short straw. He's gone over to the bad bed. It's not actually a bad bed, is it, Sean? It's actually just a sprung bed.
It's pretty bad. It is a double sprung mattress like we were showing you before.
Exactly. We call it a bad bed. I feel so sorry for it.
We do. But literally what we want to show you is the difference, the same sort of comparison. Where you're sat over there, Jen, in that ultimate comfort, that ultimate cradling.
Lovely.
I'm sat on here and it dips completely. There's no support whatsoever. If I bounce, I can feel the base, and it literally travels all the way through. Now, if you lift up over there,
nothing, you just bounce.
It deadens
It's no
your
good for children who want to trampoline on the bed. That's all I can say. That's the only thing you can do, trampoline on it, because it doesn't have that kind of bounce that you're seeing with Sean over there with that bad bed. Now, I know that a lot of people at home may have a mattress like the one that Sean has, and I'm going to pop over and see Sean actually, because because you know, I would say a lot of couples at home are watching the show right now because we are very busy. And the thing is, that is my word.
You know, we had the ah moment over here.
Yeah, there's an ah moment, there's an ooh moment, and there's ooh moment. We don't like this one at all. Look at this.
Now you can see straight away how it sags. If you move over to that corner, I want everyone at home.
Yeah, just holding on for dear life as well.
It flattens completely in the corner, but it flattens here as well. Literally, the whole of the springs just flatten down there. And the bed itself, the mattress, goes flat to the actual base of the bed.
That is ridiculous. There's no support in this whatsoever. And every time you move and every time you talk, I can actually feel that.
It just travels through and you start bouncing
It's good
around.
for a trampoline, no good for sleeping in. And you can, this is that roll together as well. I mean, I could easily just go like that right now. We'd just fall together. But that is a lot of couples may have that dip in the centre of the bed also. I think we should go back over to the good
Do you know
bed.
what I'd like to show everyone first before we do it is for us both to stand up and sit down together.
Oh, all right.
Now, I don't know whether the bed will take it with my weight on the end.
I'd probably pull off.
You'll fly up into the next studio, yeah.
Exactly.
So
I'll end up over Great Graft.
Just come flying
made me so giggle now. Hang on.
Right, so if we stand up and then sit down at the same time.
Okay, you tell me when.
After 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, did it break? It broke. Did it break?
No, it didn't. It's the springs.
Okay.
That's the noise of the spring. You didn't break it. Don't worry. It's the noise of the springs because it goes.
Did you hear that? It was like a crack.
And that's the point. That's the difference. But if we go over there to that gorgeous bed, I think we should.
I'm scared now.
I think we should.
Let's go back over to good bed. Nice
Don't be afraid.
No, don't be afraid. It did though. That was the spring.
Yeah.
Oh my word. Are we going to do the same again?
After 3.
1,
2, 3.
Ah! That is so much nicer.
Difference.
And look here, we're not getting any of that sagging that we got over there either.
And another great point here, as I said before, this is a 14 centimetre depth mattress.
Yes.
Don't be afraid of that. If it's not as deep as your regular mattress, we just showed you that mattress over there. Again, that's 20 centimetres. It's a double sprung mattress. But look at the difference in the support. The support's still here, the comfort's still here with the memory foam, and you've got your cover over the top. I haven't even mentioned that. You get the cover included.
Yes, absolutely. We are very, very busy tonight on the show. I know lots of partners sitting down tonight watching this and thinking, you know what, let's get a good night's sleep. It's not a luxury. It's a necessity. And I know that by reading the research that I've just done, reading about what it is like to get a bad night's sleep compared to a good night's sleep, about how you look, about how you feel, it really does make a huge difference. It's not just about a few bags under the eyes. Have you, if you've ever pulled an all-nighter where you've been out all night and you get home, you're absolutely, do you know what you look like and you feel like? Well, imagine if you're only getting 5 hours of sleep or 6 hours of sleep. Interrupted sleep is even worse. When you find comfort, you know when you sit in the couch sometimes and you get home from work maybe, do you know because the couch is really comfortable, your body finds comfort. When your body finds comfort, it relaxes. And when you relax, you fall asleep. When your body's looking for comfort, your brain starts working. Start thinking about, oh, did I do that shopping? Oh, will we have to do that tomorrow? Did I do that? Did I pay that bill? And that's going around your head all night and you don't get a good night's sleep. Memory foam could be the answer. You have got 14 days to decide for yourself, but take the opportunity to get this at the lowest price ever with your voucher. This is your very busy Comfort and Dreams pick of the day.
Ideal World and Comfort and Dreams bring you another incredible pick of the day with the 1400 Plus Memory Foam Mattress. You can't beat a decent night's sleep, and a good mattress is the key. With the Comfort and Dreams 1400 Plus mattress, the memory foam reacts to your body pressure and temperature to provide ultimate support and give you the optimum comfort while you sleep. And as part of this fantastic pick of the day, we've got amazing prices on the whole range of mattress sizes. For example, you can get the double mattress for the amazing pick of the day price of just £139.99. And why not spread the cost and shop today with interest-free FlexiPay? To order yours now, call 09056 48 48 48 or visit idealworld.tv. But do it now before this time-limited offer closes. Ideal World and Comfort and Dreams, bringing you another relaxing pick of the day.
Well, a very, very good evening to you and welcome to Ideal World. My name is Genevieve. It's lovely to have your company tonight. We have got an amazing pick of the day, but I'm going to talk to you about something first. Well, actually, I'm going to ask you a question, and it's about how did you sleep last night? Now, a lot of us might be saying, actually, do you know what? Not too good. Not too well at all. I was worried about the bills. I was worried about the car. I was worried about my journey tomorrow. I was worried about whether there'd be road, where everything comes into your head, doesn't it? And that, of course, makes you have a bad night's sleep. And a bad night's sleep is when your body isn't resting, it's not rejuvenating, and it's not regenerating. Your brain needs to regenerate. Oh, you know all the problems. You know when you sleep, the part of your brain solves problems. Another part of your brain regenerates. Do you ever feel when you have a bad night's sleep, you think, I can't even add up today. I can't even add up. I can't even think straight. And things seem worse. Everything seems bigger. Everything seems more stressful. We're all going to have stress in our lives, but it's how we deal with it. And dealing with stress is easier if you get a good night's sleep. Now, perhaps it's not your bad night's sleep. Perhaps it's your partner's bad night's sleep. They're tossing and turning. They're working shift work. They're coming in. They're in and out to the loo maybe or something like that. And you're getting disturbed. Well, I've just been sitting here next to a glass of water the whole time I've been talking to you, and I haven't disturbed that. A representation of somebody lying next to me not being disturbed whatsoever. So as I've been chatting here, they'll probably be disturbed by my voice, poor things, but they won't be disturbed by my movement. And that is the beauty of a memory foam mattress. Now, if you're thinking right now, well, yeah, I'd like to go for that, but, oh, you know, what if I don't like it? I don't have $139.99 or $134.99 to just shell out tonight. It's a big decision, and we know that. What if we told you that we're going to take £5 off the price that you've seen right there, so it comes down to $134.99, but if you're still thinking, no, I can't do it. So what if we said, we'll give you flexi payment. You can get it home for the first flexi payment of £45 using your voucher, and then for 14 days, sleep on it. Try it out for yourself. If for any reason after that 14 days, you can call us and you can say, take it back, and we will come and collect it. You get to try a memory foam mattress, whether it's the single, whether it's the double, whether it's the king size. And that is the beauty of having FlexiPay interest-free. If you want to keep it, the next payment comes out a month later, and a month later you're able to spread the cost. Let's give you the details of everything because we are very, very busy. Now, if you are a couple that do still like your twin beds, you can get a single home for £94.99. 3 flexi payments of £31.66. Incredible value when you think you've got half price P&P on this as well. If it's 2 singles, 1 item number is 1 P&P. The double, if you want to go for that, $134.99 using that voucher code, which I will give you. Actually, I'll give it to you now, 365333. That's your voucher code for every single size. 365333. That's in case you're looking around for a pen and the pen you're using is not working, because it always happens to me. The double is true. 339194 is the item number for the double. If you do want to go for that, remember, £45. And the king size, I call that celebrity size. 339196 is the item number, and you can get that home for $38.75. I can't believe I'm saying that about a memory foam mattress. We are very busy. The double is the one that goes the quickest. That's the biggest sellout, so do make sure you order that as soon as you can. Something else I want to talk about, because I was quite comfortable when I laid down there, and of course one of those reasons is our launch hour special. This is a roll neck pillow. The price is ridiculous tonight. It's $14.99. You can pop it into your flexi basket. It will go back up to the usual price tonight of $19.99, but until 10 o'clock you're going to be able to get this at the price you're seeing on the screen. This is lovely, Sean.
Yeah, and it's not just a design feature that we've got here with this seam on the pillow. There's a reason for that, and let's just run through that for you quickly. Now, first of all, the softness and the comfort comes in this top section of your pillow. This has got a microfiber filling. It's beautifully soft. You'll have felt that as you laid down, Jen. But the important thing, when we say neck roll, if I spin that round to the side, you see this piece here, it's a completely different filling, and that filling is memory foam. It's not a tiny little piece. This whole section is memory foam, so that fits into your neck area. That's why we call it the neck roll, so it gives you the support you need when you lay down on the pillow. And the other benefit with this, 100% cotton finish on the outside, but if I spin this over the top, you've got a little zip on the back of here. Unzip that. That's the memory foam that I'm talking about. This whole section that you see here is memory foam, and that comes out, and that means the rest of the pillow is then machine washable. So important to extend the life of your pillow.
Of course, absolutely. $14.99 is a great price. One item number is 1p&p if you're going for a pair of these as well, and don't forget you can use your flexi basket also. We've got a mattress protector also if you do want to go for that. Let's give you the details of that. Because you've got a flexi basket, you might as well try that out too. Here are the three different sizes of your mattress protector. 288-394 for your single at $9.99. What? We've also got the double for you at $11.99, and we've got the king size at £13.99. Great prices there. Grab one of those if you can. But let's get back to our memory foam, of course, from Comfort and Dreams. Comfort and Dreams, of course, the company that make it have a great heritage.
Yeah, they're made just for us, obviously. It's a British company who, with over 50 years' experience in the bedding industry, they use all the latest technology, all the latest machinery, made in the UK, so they pass all the stringent safety tests that are so important, and they supply a lot of top-end department stores that people at home will have heard of. These are made just for us, so they make them when we have these special deals on, these pick of the days, so they're not sat around for years at a time. They're made just for these special deals, and over 50 years experience means they know exactly what they're doing in the bedding industry. This is why memory foam's the fastest selling sector of the bedding industry. And remember, this mattress that we've got for you today, the 1400, was our bestseller. This is the 1400 Plus, so we've taken our best-selling mattress, we've added more memory foam on the top, and we've had the added bonus of the air ventilation system. So the air will circulate through the mattress, and that means you won't overheat. If you ever read that you get too hot in memory foam, you won't get that with this because you've got the air circulation. So 3 centimetres of memory foam on the top instead of 2 like the 1400, and then you've still got the support of your reflex foam underneath. And remember, this is a cutaway of your mattress. It will have a cover fitted over the top when it arrives, so you won't have to fit it. It'll be fitted to your mattress.
It is perfect, isn't it? We're very busy, by the way, so do make sure you get your orders in and check out your baskets. The double is in the lead. We knew that. You see, I always know the double goes the quickest, doesn't it? It will fit into all our normal bases at home as well, won't it?
Normal bases and standard bedding, so you won't have to change anything at all.
Oh, fantastic. Now, we're talking about, of course, the comfort of the memory foam, and we've got different weights here as well, just to show you that it doesn't matter what weight you are. You're not going to sink down into it or anything like that.
There's a couple of ways to show you this. This is why we bring different weights and different sizes with us. But you can see from the heavier weight that we've got here, right down to the lightweight, it still fills in and comforts and supports where it needs to. Even if we go over to the bowling ball that we've got over on the end here, if you look at the outside of the bowling ball, it's not stood on the top of the mattress, it's cradling it in just the right position. Now, a couple of other things I'd like to show you that signify this for us as well, about weights, about shapes, about sizes. I came across this by accident, but this is a great demonstration. If I push these springs down into the memory foam, what you're going to see here, it's going to take on all these shapes and sizes, and then when I take it away, it'll reform. So again, no matter what shape you are, what size you are, what age you are, if I push all my weight down onto here, it's going to go really flat, but it's taking on the shapes and sizes of the top. And if I take that away, watch how quickly...
Oh, look at that!
It's there, but it vanishes.
Yes.
So let's show you that again quickly, because it's a great demonstration. And this is what will happen every time you get out of bed.
Yeah.
It'll be like having a brand new bed to go to.
Oh, that is fantastic. Look at that. It really does explain how good memory foam is, doesn't it?
It does.
And also, of course, we talked about something else, which is different weights and the fact that nobody disturbs anybody else.
Again, this is a great added bonus. So if you're different weights, different shapes, different sizes, like we all are, none of us are identical shapes, are we? But if I've got the two dumbbells on here, you'll see as I take them away again, they recover completely. It goes back to being a brand new mattress. So if I drop the dumbbell into the wedge straight away, you'll see the comparison.
Oh, look
with
at that
the springs.
difference.
Instant
That's
comfort
really
here,
interesting.
all filled in, all
Yes.
beautiful, no movement like we're getting with the springs over there. You stay in your comfort and your isolation. If I put the heavier weight over to one side, it doesn't make that mattress dip down at one end. It stays where it needs to be. I can drop the other dumbbell in and straight away it's instant comfort. And even if I push it now with all of those weights on there, it doesn't all roll together. I can get in and out of bed without disturbing my partner. Even if I'm the heavier weight or the lighter weight, it doesn't matter. You've got motion isolation. You won't disturb your partner.
Seeing that demonstration, for me, if I was sitting at home right now and thinking, will I or won't I, seeing that is incredible, isn't it? The way the other sprung bed was moving around and it was bouncing around, and it wasn't even giving any support, was it?
Nope.
You know, and can you imagine when you're, you're all different shapes, aren't we? We're curves and everything, and it wasn't taking on the fact that we're different shapes, or our spine was just sitting there in the middle of that sprung bed.
That's the thing. Every time, no matter what shape or size you are, it fills in all your gaps. Anywhere where you need it to comfort you, where you need it to support you, it'll work with your body shape. So again, you find that instant comfort. That means for me, every time I fall asleep quicker and I go into that deep restorative sleep that is so, so important.
When you find comfort, you find relaxation. When you find relaxation, you drift off to a good night's sleep. So many people talk about memory foam and that they will never go back to using a sprung mattress again. There's got to be something in it, hasn't there? The beauty is you can try it for 14 days on your first FlexiPay. Don't forget you use your voucher as well. Sean, you've got some now, either that you're a bit hungry or that you've bought me a present, or we're going to do a demonstration.
We're going to do another demonstration. But literally, we've got some strange props with us, but these signify the way the memory foam works, and that is what's so important, to try and get across to everyone at home literally how it works.
Right. Now, I just want to give you the details one more time. 339196 is the item number. If you want to order, it's 09056 484848 or all the W's, iDoWorld.tv. I've got to remind you that we are extremely busy on this launch of our pick of the day. If you do want to go for it, the details on your screen right now. Of course, the double and the king, very, very busy at the moment. We're going to get back to our demonstrations now with the famous apple.
The famous apple.
The famous apple.
Now, what we're going to do here, I've got a piece of Perspex, as you can see. I'm going to pop this over the top of the apple. And again, as I start to put weight down on this apple, you're going to see how it starts to be absorbed into the mattress. Now, the more weight I put down on there, the more it's going to be absorbed into the mattress until literally it goes completely flat. It vanishes. You can see the whites of my fingers there, how much weight I'm putting down. We're not going to leave a big hole in the mattress. Watch what happens when I take that away. Keep watching, because it comes back, it reforms, and as I move that apple away, it bounces back, literally. So it goes into the memory foam, but it also goes into that supportive foam that's on the base of your bed. Remember, 3 centimetres of memory foam, which is not as much as this apple is, but it's supported then by the reflex foam that's on the base of the bed.
Now, we talked about motion isolation. I love that. That's when your partner's tossing and turning and you won't speak to them the next day. Yeah, that avoids all that. It avoids the need for a spare room or the couch as well. If you've ever sort of, said to your partner, go in the spare room, I can't get sleep with you. Or you wake up in the morning and you're really grumpy with them. They kept you awake all night without tossing and turning. So what I want to do here as well is, we've got the glass of water here. Now, at the start of the show, I was talking, I was animated, I was moving around. I was thinking, yeah, but what if you lie down, Jen? What happens to the glass of water then? Surely that's going to spill, isn't it? When we're lying in the bed and moving around and not caring as well. I'm not I've got no regard for the glass of water next to me. Look at that.
No respect
so,
for that
no
water.
respect. Look, I'm trying to say, oh, I can't sleep. Oh, I sleep on the other side. Maybe I want to lie down this way. Maybe I just, but that's not moving.
It doesn't matter, because literally on your side of the bed, you've got the motion isolation over there. To be honest, when I put my hands really close, the only time it moves is when this cover pulls taut. But literally, you can get in and out of bed without disturbing your partner in any way. So as well as comfort and support, you've got that added bonus of the motion isolation on your side. You won't move if I move, and I won't move if you move. Have you gone to sleep?
Oh, I'm just so relaxed.
Even
with all the lights and things falling over, I'm still really relaxed. It's just lovely. And you know what? At this double, it's a good size double as well.
It really is.
It,
I mean, if I lay down next to you, I mean, how tall are you, Jen?
Oh, 5'7.5" in my heels.
7.5.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
6
that half
foot,
is very important.
It is. I'm 6'4".
Wow,
so literally,
right.
even at my full height, you can see.
Look at this.
And look how much room we've got.
I know. And there's no roll together.
No.
There's none of that sort of because
and I can move.
Exactly.
You can move. It doesn't matter because you won't disturb. Look at this, like a workout.
It is, isn't it?
I've core
enough
workout
of that today with the Viper Power. I've had enough workouts today.
Actually.
That was now I've got to tell everyone what you mean, because we have to share everything with everyone at home. I've got to sit up now. I can't believe you did that. What happened today, just before we tell you how it's delivered, because the reason why Sean did that to me, was today we were doing a Viper Power show, and you know those days, I'll tell you what, I didn't get enough sleep last night. That's what happens. I wasn't quite with it. And so Rick was doing an exercise, and I was facing him, and he said, put your hands out, part of the exercise. And I started doing, what you call it?
Patty cake.
Patty cake. Instead of exercising. I have no idea why.
Overtired.
Yeah, oh, no, I'll tell you what it is, because Peter's working shift work at the moment, and I'm working odd hours, and if he's coming in, he's disturbing me, and that's what happens. You play patty cake with people when you're not meant to, when you get a good night's sleep. Now, let's talk about delivery of this as well.
This is another massive bonus with these mattresses. It's great because they're completely vacuum packed, so all the air is taken out of it. You can see on the screen there, that's how it arrives. It will come boxed, but it's what we call double packed. Now, as it arrives, we ask you to take it out of the box and take off your first covering. Now, the great thing is, because it's vacuum packed, you'll be able to get it to any room on your own. If you've got to get it in a lift, in a flat, in an apartment, round a staircase, you'll be able to do that completely on your own, no problem at all. So take off that first covering. Once you've taken that off, what we ask you to do is score a hole in the second covering. Now, don't take it off, leave it on the bed, because we want you to test it out. We want you to sleep on it for 2 whole weeks, remember, and make sure that it's right for you. It will be different to what you're used to if you sleep on springs. So allow the air back in on that second cover, and then leave the cover on. Don't take it off as we are in the clip. This lady's had our mattresses before, but make up your bed over the top of that plastic and sleep on it. Try it for 2 whole weeks. For me, it took 3 nights. The first night I thought different, second night different, but I like it. Third night, I was completely sold, and whenever I have to sleep on springs now, I don't like it at all. And don't forget, if you don't like it after 2 weeks, we come and collect it from you.
We do indeed. Now, oh, Sean, that's because you were talking about the patty cake thing. We sent you to the bad bed.
You did.
That's what we did. Sean, of course, has pulled the last straw, or the last straw. The short straw. You see, guess what happens when you don't get enough sleep? The last straw. Yes, it's the last straw with that thing. Yes, it is. But you can see, that does not look comfortable at all, Sean.
I mean, the difference is unbelievable, isn't it? It goes completely flat. There's no support. This is a double sprung mattress again, so it should be good quality. You're looking at about £400 for this mattress when we bought it. Tell you what, Jen, come over here.
I'm coming over.
We'll show everybody if
now,
2 of us are sat in this.
Well, the sound of this the last time was I thought we'd broke the bed, but it wasn't. It was actually the springs. Oh, that knock. But when you go from the memory foam, because I've got a sprung bed over, but when you go from that to this, what a difference.
It's a massive difference. It really is. And if we move to the corners on here, literally, look how flat this is. Look how it sags completely at the end there. And it's not only flat in the area where we are, it's flat in the middle as well. And if we both sit down at the same time, like we did before, so if we stand up and both sit at once, after 3, 1, 2, 3, oh,
Now, do you hear the springs?
I could feel the springs.
I know, and the thing is, springs, by their nature, it's their nature that they're not going to be able to stay the way they are. They flatten, they flatten, they flatten, they flatten. Of course they're going to do that.
Yep.
And they wear down. Now, don't forget, if you want to go for this, all the details on the screen right now. 09056 48 48 40, all the W's, IDWorld.tv. Shall we go back over to the good? Let's go to the good bed.
Same thing.
And we're going to sit on it. And,
oh.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. What's going on here? There's a man in our bed.
I thought I'd just come over and have a little sleep before I do the next show.
How are you, Craig?
is this?
Isn't it lovely?
Oh, wow, I want one.
I know.
I want one.
It's just lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful, yeah.
Look at this.
It's beautiful.
I leave you for 2 minutes, Jen.
I don't want to move now. I don't want to move.
You were fine. Sean Crawley, honestly, always does that to me. Craig, you're coming up. You just be quiet there, you naughty. Do you get a good night's sleep? Have you got a memory foam?
I actually have got a memory foam, but it's probably about 8 or 9 years old now, so probably needs replacing. Feeling this is making me want to get a new one now.
Yeah,
I will.
Now, you're going to be coming up in the next show, so you've got work to do.
Yes, I better go and get ready.
Wagner coming up at 10 o'clock. Paul Beck is in the studio as well. He'll be joining us in just a moment. Thank you so much, Craig. Back to, of course, the good bed. It's nice to walk in and find Craig Phillips there, isn't it?
What a treat. I didn't say a word then. Now, you'll blame me for that. I know she will.
I didn't mean that whatsoever. Shall we have a look at the sizes? And we're not saying that Craig Phillips will be coming with the mattress either. Single is 191, 3 flexi bays and 30. Sorry, everyone. And just £99.99 is the price. You are saving £130 on this one. The double is £339,194, £139.99, and you're saving £160 today. And the king size is £339,196, £159.99. There you go.
You're having way too much fun tonight. I don't know what's wrong with you. But we knew this was going to happen, didn't we?
We did know this was going to happen, but you know what? When you get a great product like this, the idea is that it's going to make you smile, it's going to make you happy, because you have got something that is so good, you're going to get a good night's sleep with it, and then you're not like, oh, you see, I've got a sprung mattress.
Yep.
This is what happens when you got a sprung mattress. But when you have got memory foam, in all seriousness, a good night's sleep is important. We understand, though, maybe you're not able to shell out the full amount, and that's why we have divided it into those flexi pays as well. If you do want to order this pick of the day, make sure you're checking out your baskets. We are very, very busy for each and every one at the moment. Where did that hour go?
It was quick, wasn't it?
It was. Sean, thank you so much for joining us.
Here.
Do you know you've got me again at 11 o'clock? He's a hooray! Oh. Yeah, we are back at 11 o'clock, of course, with the second part of this pick of the day. It does get busier and busier, so do make sure you order as soon as possible. Remember, of course, to use that voucher code 365333 for the voucher code, and don't forget, of course, on the phones or on the website right now. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the show. Paul Beck is coming up next with the lovely Craig Phillips. We'll see you at 11. Take care.